So, for our top Hasbro Marvel Legends, we're going to start off with these honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is going to Shuma-Gorath from the Gamerverse series that we would see in Marvel vs. Capcom. This is one of my honorable mentions because I just absolutely love how each individual tentacle is segmented with a hinge joint. Also, the cream of the crop, poseable eyeball. Oh my god. What's over there? What's over there? Oh, it's down there. I see something. Oh, looks like he's been partying too much. There's some redness right there. That's amazing amount of detail. Ooh. The amount of expressions you can do with a single eyeball is just amazing. So that's it. My first honorable mention, Shuma-Gorath from Hasbro Marvel Legends Gamerverse. For my next honorable mention is the Astonishing X-Men Cyclops with the classic just straight blue and yellow, no additional belts whatsoever. This is taken from the new X-Men 97 line 2-pack that came with Marvel Girl Jean Grey. I know we've gotten quite a few Scott Summers Cyclops in the past. However, we have not gotten this suit with the pirate boots in this buck ever. So to finally have one fully articulated in this style is a nice treat. For the next honorable mention, we have Triton. Oh, sorry, let me do. And our next honorable mention is Triton from the Inhumans 2-pack line. This one is just absolutely amazing. Just look at the sculpted detail on all those fish scales. That is amazing. And that face sculpt with his punk rocker fin is just out of this world. And it takes a step further, which I absolutely love that Hasbro did this. For those occasions when he's going to be spending most of his time outside of the water, he's got to have a bigger mohawk fin, and he has breathing device so he can stay out longer. And of course, when he's like this, he's got his menacing eyes. He's coming for you. All right, so there's Triton. For my final honorable mention, yes, David did switch out the head because he is not that big of a McFarlane fan. However, it still doesn't detract from how great this figure is. This has become my number one honorable mention and has not made my number one list simply due to the fact that it's a personal preference. I am more fond of a lighter blue on the Spider-Man with a little bit more red that pops. Also, this Spider-Man leads on the more skinny side. I tend to like a tiny bit more buff, more smoothed out Spider-Man. Gives him that kind of a younger feel to him. Overall, this is one of the best Spider-Man, if not the best Spider-Man figure for quite a few. This, you can get some amazing crouching poses with this guy. He's got the toe articulation. He truly is amazing and deserving of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Maximum series because this is definitely maxed out in all his Spider-Man glory.
But not in your top 10.
Nope, because I'm not fond of all this.
It's not Daredevil.
It's not Daredevil.
Fine.
So for my top 10 Marvel Legends, we're going to start off with number 10, the Phantom Rider. This is also the original Ghost Rider before Johnny Blaze took over. Here we have Carter Slade. School teacher by day, vigilante by night. I absolutely love this because we have not gotten a Phantom Rider in a 6.5-inch scale in forever, I would say. The most we've got was a 3.25-inch scale, and that flew off the shelves real quick.
How about a cloth cape, Marvel Legends?
Absolutely. For those who are thinking about putting this guy on a horse, you can almost forget it because of this cape. He cannot ride a horse and stay stable on it for much longer. Alright, so that's number 10, the Phantom Rider. At number 9, we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends Adam Warlock. This was part of the comic book series with the little mini comic books, and he does come with the infamous Infinity Gauntlet. But will he make the snap? I don't know. Just look at that face. You can't trust him. He is your classic Infinity Gauntlet storyline Adam Warlock with the two-tone cape, and he does have his staff, just like he would. The gauntlet is removable, so if you don't want him to have omnipotent power throughout the entire universe, you don't have to have him have that. On a side note, Hasbro really needs to give us some of these cloth capes, because this plastic is just not cutting it. We are very much limited by these huge chunks of stiff plastic. If you'd like to know about how to create a cloth cape, feel free to look in the description below. We'll be having a tutorial on how to make cloth capes real quick and easy. So Hasbro, please, if you can, because finding two-tone fabric like this is a pain in the butt. If you can give that to us with a nice wire, if McFarlane can do it, I believe you can do it too. We're moving on to the 8 slot with Agent Venom from Hasbro Marvel Legends. This is a fantastic figure, and those who have read this storyline know how great this character is. I mean, look at all that fine symbiote detail coupled with military tactical gear. Flash Thompson doesn't have to worry about losing his legs any longer, because he now has an alien suit to compensate and to take down all those evil terrorists, especially Hydra. Number 8, Agent Venom. And at number 7, yes, he is a Build-A-Figure. We have Executioner. That's right. Enchantress's own bodyguard and, we think, boyfriend. He is a fantastic Build-A-Figure. If you wanted to get the whole wave, this was well worth it. He comes with his axe. He has his fur boots. And above all, what's really great is, you see those tattoos? Those good people are all sculpted in. That's right. No little paint decals that can rub off just by accidentally falling off the shelf. No, that is sculpted in work right there. Look at that detail. This is a fantastic Asgardian to add to your Thor shelf. At number 6 on the list, we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends Gamerverse Captain America. This was part of a 2-pack that came with the Gamerverse Blue Venom. This one is just absolutely great. Yes, there is no chainmail on this armor, but that is okay. How often do we see that in the comic books and just fine detail? Not so much. The big, huge star is very reminiscent of the game. It's also the same on the back, which I absolutely love. And above all, because there's none of that fine detailing work, we get these amazing butterfly joints. So you can get that good Arnold Schwarzenegger type stretch, because Captain America's got the muscle.
The shield is small.
Yes, the shield is small. However, it doesn't take over the entire body. So you can get a full, you can put that shield right by his body, and look, it's not covering the rest of that fine detail of the figure.
Fine.
Number 5, we have the new Hasbro Legends, Marvel Legends, comic book series Silver Surfer. This is a fantastic figure, especially for those who missed out on the HasLab figure for Galactus, or if you were unfortunate to not find him at all in any Walgreens, because the first one was a Walgreens exclusive. Very difficult to find. However, with this new reissue, we get a better paint deco. As you can see, he's got that great metallic silver for Silver Surfer. We have a new sculpted head. Look at that chiseled jaw. That is just something else. He is looks maxing to the galactic level. Check that out. Ladies, you gotta love that. Check that. Great figure coming at our number 5. Up next, we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends Gorgon at number 4. This is a fantastic, I mean, just look at this guy. This guy, when he walks into a room, people take notice. One of the things I absolutely love about this figure and why he's on my number 4 list right now is look at this poseability. He is a huge, huge guy with an amazing amount of detail. That fabric looks like fabric, even though it's completely sculpted. It is a bit hard, but it doesn't really limit on any poseability. I mean, look at all that. Look at that hair. He's got some testosterone on this guy. But above all, one of the things I absolutely love, and those who know Gorgon, the hooves. These hooves is one of the big key features and is one defining trait. But check that out. Hoof rockers! Oh my goodness! You can get some really great hoof poses. So when he's walking out of those stables, oh, people know he's coming.
Hoof poses.
Hoof.
Say that 5 times fast.
And look, he even has horseshoes. Look at that. Hasbro did not need to sculpt a horseshoe into his hoof, and he's got it because he's ready for some action. Number 3, we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends mini comic series of Rom the Spaceknight. For all those 80s fans out there, this is pure 80s robot suit goodness. And if you notice, he comes with both of his weapons. See, the nice little detail on there with the nice feet. He is poseable. You wouldn't think, being walking around like he's wearing a refrigerator unit, but man, the poseability on this guy. He's got more poseability than some Spider-Man that I know. And that is while wearing a complete refrigerator and a toaster on his head. Hello. And at number 2,
Sentinel's feet.
Oh yeah. That's right. He is so big, he's not even staying in the frame. At number 2, we have the Marvel Legends by Hasbro X-Men 97 Sentinel. Not much I have to say about this, other than this is just awesome. It is a fantastic figure. The fact that this line was also included all the battle damage marks. And what's great about this figure is he's extremely versatile. And you may ask, hey Ash, what do you mean he's extremely versatile? Well, X-Men
Ash, why is he extremely versatile?
Exactly, David. He's extremely versatile because this robot isn't just racist towards mutants, he's also racist towards heroes. So you can have any team fight this Sentinel, not just X-Men. And I have a good, if you want to go all purity on this, sure, the Sentinels did go against the Avengers. So you can even have a full Avengers display with your Sentinel.
That's not just me talking.
And at number 1, we have the Spider from the Future, Marvel Legends by Hasbro, Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. I've been waiting a very long time for Hasbro to finally put out the famous Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man 2099 in this body buck, which as you can see has the Renew Your Vows body buck with all the great articulation for someone of this nature. He also comes with his spiderweb cape that was given to him so he can glide across New York in the year 2099. And as you can see here on the face, this is not a print. That is a sculpted on face mask right there. The paint apps are absolutely beautiful on this boy. And what's fantastic is there's butterfly joints. It's a little stiff. However, we were planning on fixing that very shortly. It does not disrupt that cool skull spider symbol right there. He's got the toe articulation. The blue is just perfect. If you have any of the more recent issues of Spider-Man 2099 from Marvel Comics, it is as if he just jumped right out of the page. Beautiful figure. Now, if you notice, those who did actually pick up this Spider-Man, if you were lucky enough to nab one, either in the wild or in a pre-order, you'll notice that his joints, especially for a Spider-Man, are relatively stiff. Especially when you want to get those... oh my gosh. I'm gonna need some coconut oil on that. If you have any issues with that, we are going to put a link in the description below on how to easily fix tight joints. So if you have that fear of when you're trying to get them into that nice pose for your display, or you just want to have some fun, but you don't want to break it, considering how much money that these cost now.
$27.99.
$27.99. It's a huge shy from $19. We will have a link in the description below on how to fix your stiff action figures.